At a recent meeting in the Vatican of the foundation which deals with Catholic social teachings, the Fondazione Centesimus Annus Pro Pontifice, I was asked to share some thoughts and remarks on integrating the West and the East. Western approaches and Eastern meaning basically Asia, West basically meaning Europe, and in relationship to Pope Francis's notion of an integral ecology, that we need to integrate the human level around the world with different aspects, different subcultures, if you will, different circumstances among us people, but also with concern for the environment and for animals. So I was thinking about East and West, and my thought was that on the East, there are a lot of texts. There's the doctrine of the mean from Confucianism. There's the Buddha's doctrine of the middle way, which in particular talk about balance, equilibrium, the middle way, avoiding extremes, blending things together, integrating, borrowing this and adding to that, taking yellow and red and also getting kind of an orange, or yellow and blue and getting a green, mixing things where you have multiplicity in one, you have the many in one, so to speak, and you can have balance, and you can go. If we talk about colors, this green has a little more yellow and that green has a little more blue, but each one is fitting for some particular purpose or mood. So what do we have in the West, those of us who are Westerners? We tend to have I argue, a philosophic tradition and a cultural tradition based on rationality going back to the Greeks, which focuses in on single words where we compartmentalize things. And we don't really have much of a way of balancing. We're either this or we're that. You're either up or you're down. However, we do have a word that came to me in a conversation when I was in Rome at this meeting, which is to mediate. If you mediate, you're between two things, two people, two different ideas, two different social forces. You're dealing not necessarily with conflict, but you can be. You're dealing with opposites sometimes, or you're just dealing with, we talk about different wavelengths. What if we in the West tried to do more with this notion of mediate, which comes from the word middle, the Latin word medi, or middle. One of the root words is to cut in half, take a knife and cut in half. Another interesting word that comes out of this old root word is to moderate, a moderator. Another root word, med, which is related, it goes to medicine and medical, where you try to create wellness, you try to heal, you deal with something which is out of order, out of sync, which is causing pain and distress, and you remove that. So if we have to balance between profit and community, between workers and owners, aren't we really talking about having a process to mediate